Texas versus whenever you have alleged crimes that have been committed.
Welcome back to another courtroom breakdown. Today we've got a Texas case that dives right into the legal deep end. Picture this: a defendant who doesn't want probation, parents who've already tried to drop charges, and a state that says, "Not so fast. This isn't just about you, it's about Texas." That tension between personal wishes and state law is at the heart of this drama. And trust me, it's not just one case we'll see today. From jury trial debates to emotional pleas about health and even shocking claims of identity theft, this hearing has everything. Stay locked in because the stakes are high, the emotions are raw,
Hello.
and the
How are
rulings,
you? All right,
well,
how are
you're
you
about to
doing?
find out.
So have you filled out your application for the PTD?
What is that?
Did your attorney not speak to you about the pretrial diversion?
Yeah, I told him I didn't want to take any type of probation or anything due to my veteran status. And me and my parents have already, my mother actually wrote a letter to give to the court. My father already went down to the office to drop the charges. So I'm not understanding why I have to take a plea for this case.
Oh, you don't have to take a plea, but your attorney will speak to you about people dropping charges.
Mhm.
Because some cases, the complainant can say they don't want to go forward, but this is not the complainant's case. It's the state of Texas versus.
Right.
And the reason why it says the state of Texas versus, whenever you have alleged crimes that have been committed, the crime is against the state of Texas.
Okay.
So
Here's where it gets legally fascinating. Many people think, if the victim doesn't want to press charges, that's the end of it. But as the judge makes crystal clear, the state of Texas is the victim here. When it comes to criminal charges, the state prosecutes on behalf of society, not just the individual. That means even if family members drop charges, the government can still move forward. This is a crucial reminder of how the justice system works. What do you think? Should the state always have that power, or should alleged victims have more say?
Ms. Ferguson,
Yes, ma'am.
she doesn't want PTD. So give me a jury trial setting, please.
So if I take it to trial, that means I get a longer sentence or something, right?
You'll have to speak to your attorney. What I can tell you about jury trials is what ends up happening is your attorney is present, the state is present. There's something called jury selection because this is a felony. 12 people will sit in the box
Yes, ma'am.
and the state will present their case through witness testimony or whatever evidence they have. And then you and your attorney can present evidence if you choose to. You don't have to because the burden is on the state. And then the jury will deliberate after closing arguments, and they will make a decision on whether you're guilty or not guilty. If they say that you're guilty, this is a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility. And depending, I don't know your case. All I know is the charges. So you may be eligible for probation from a jury. All right, Ms.
I'm already a felon. Is there any way we can postpone this, like reset my court date? Because I don't
She's
really
giving you-
talk to my,
She's giving you a trial date now. What's the date?
February 12th.
All right, your jury trial date is going to be set for February 12th. Once you sign the reset form, you're excused, and you'll need to be here at 9 a.m. for jury trial.
Judge, I'm sending her the impact.
All right.
on that day. Just sending.
All right, so Ms. Shepherd, you'll be meeting an impact court instead of here for your jury trial.
The judge is spelling out the cold reality. If this goes to trial and results in a guilty verdict, the punishment could mean anywhere from 6 months to 2 years behind bars. Notice how carefully the judge lays out the options: jury trial, evidence presentation, the state's burden of proof. It's almost like a crash course in how felony trials unfold. But here's the real tension: the defendant is already a felon. That history looms large, and it could dramatically affect sentencing. Quick question for you watching. If you were in this position, would you roll the dice on a jury trial or take the deal?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right, are you Ms. Gardia?
Yes, I'm Miss.
All right, is there a
Yeah.
reason you're not in court today?
I'm very ill.
All right, what is your issue?
I don't know how to pinpoint all of them, but I'm having a problem living.
Okay.
And my health is deteriorating.
All right, Miss Gardia,
Yes.
I'm going to need you to come to court tomorrow, okay?
I can't make it there. I cannot.
All right. If you don't have a doctor's excuse or
I
something
don't have
from
to
your
go to
attorney that you're in the hospital,
Send
you're
me
going to have to come to
a
court.
mental hospital. This is to keep me what do you call it? Every time I do that, something bad happens to me.
Every
And
time you come to court?
no, every time I go to the hospital, I can't, or do I have to go to a doctor or go to the hospital? And then they'll send me to a mental hospital, and I'm in the hospital for a long time. And then I come home and my place is wrecked.
Okay.
Okay, and now there's some stuff going on, and there is exploitation going on, identity theft and DNA through DNA, harvesting DNA for identity theft purposes with Haven for Hope and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And I am a victim for almost 20 years. This is my issue, and I got abducted through them following me and falsely accusing me of this, what was going on. I am not a mental schizophrenic, paranoid, all the other things that they're saying. That's how they did it through the internet. This is my situation.
All right.
So
I
I
understand.
don't, if I do that, this whole thing is going to go, and I am going to have a heart attack because I'm not well.
All right. I understand, Miss Gardia, but I'm going to need you to come to court tomorrow. And then what will happen when you show up to court tomorrow? Your attorney will be here and your attorney will speak to you, because I need you to come in so that your attorney can speak to you in court and so that your attorney can review your case in court.
That's it.
All right. Is there anything else? All right. Thank you, Miss Gardia. And thank you to the person who helped her Zoom in.
But this is where the hearing takes a dramatic turn. The woman on Zoom isn't just saying she's sick, she's bringing in decades-long claims of exploitation, identity theft, DNA harvesting, and forced hospitalizations. Whether or not the court sees these as valid defenses, this testimony paints a picture of someone who feels deeply victimized and unheard. For the judge, the challenge is balancing compassion with procedure. You can almost feel the tension. Is this a legitimate health crisis, a legal delay tactic, or both? Let me ask you, how should a court handle someone making claims this extraordinary?
Hello.
Morning.
All right. So today is your plea deadline date.
Judge, I spoke to the state. Today is the first day we have power back in our building. We've been without power for like 3 weeks. So we're a little behind on trying to get some things, just opening files and whatnot, because they were saved unfortunately on the computers.
See, this is what I tell people. And this is why people need to watch documentaries. This is why people need to watch movies that are disaster movies. Everybody wants to put things on computers. And I always say, it's great to put it on there. It's great to have backup, but you still need the paper. What happens if system goes down? And I've been the canary in the coal mine here as well. I've been telling people what happens, because they're putting everything online. What happens if this system fails? And it appears that it may fail, because how long have we been waiting for Odyssey to go live? Has this been like 20 years or something? There was a rumor of this when I first started practicing. So it's been over 20 years. And then other places, they said they don't like Odyssey. But we're supposed to go live with Odyssey at the beginning of the year.
And just like that, we pivot from personal drama to systemic issues. The judge is taking aim at the court's reliance on technology, specifically Odyssey, a long-promised case management system that keeps getting delayed. This is bigger than one case. Courts across the country are struggling with outdated systems, lost files, and power outages that cripple entire legal processes. Here's the irony. Justice is supposed to be swift and reliable, but technical failures can literally put cases on hold. Do you think courts should stick to paper backups? Or is going fully digital worth the risk?
When is it coming live now, Norma? May. And actually, I think it was supposed to be,
February.
yes.
That's what I was about to say is February, because I saw that.
Oh,
last
so
email.
it's May. And actually it was supposed to be before February, and then they kept pushing it back. So now we're in May. And here's my prediction. I predict that it's not going to be live in May. That's just me. Jim Weed, are you with me on that?
I recommend text share highly. If you talk to somebody, we can get that program installed. It wouldn't cost too much, so we can talk about that.
There we go. Texture. That's what it's called.
Tech share.
Text share. All right. Text share, people. Text share.
Travis County uses it. There's a bunch of counties.
And to me, they're doing all of this training for Odyssey. And if a program is so good, it should be similar to a cell phone. You should just be able to turn it on and figure things out. All right. So,
Judge, what I'd like, and I think the state is okay with it, 2 weeks from today, I think is the 8th. Just let me catch up on a couple of things because I have some things I want to present before we make our decision. We do have a tweak to the offer, which may help, but if you could give us to the 8th, that should work.
all right, Norma, can you recall this for the 8th?
So let's recap. In one hearing, we saw the clash between personal wishes and state power, a defendant staring down a felony jury trial, a woman making urgent and emotional claims about her health and safety, and even the judge questioning whether technology is helping or hurting the justice system. It's cases like these that remind us, courtrooms aren't just about the law, they're about people, systems, and high-stakes choices. What stood out most to you in today's session? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear them. And if you found this breakdown as eye-opening as we did, hit that like button, share this video, and make sure you subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom analysis every week.